Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are in Blackpool, so sit back and get ready to be rocked. We're helping Angie Hesker surprise her best friend Sheila Swann with an incredible makeover. Now, Sheila throws all her energy into helping those in need. She lives just over there, but before I go and meet her friend Angie, let's hear more about Sheila's story. Sheila has a stressful day job manning an NHS helpline. She lives alone, and for over a decade, she's spent all her spare time volunteering for a local children's hospice.
I first met Sheila through it's Brian House we used to raise funds for, which is the children's aspect of the hospice. Now we fundraise for the whole of the Trinity Hospice, and Sheila leads that group. It's a Blackpool Friends group, so I got to know Sheila from chairing the group. She drove it, she pushes us on to do more things. If you cut her in half like a stick of Blackpool rock, she would have Brian House Children's Hospice right the way through the inside of her.
Sheila is involved in every aspect of fundraising, from cake bakes to fun runs, and her home has become an unofficial storage area for the charity.
Sheila puts in a lot of time for her work at Trinity, and she wouldn't feel it was stressful at all. I would say probably that is her hobby. She's got a very busy job, the sort of job that when you come home, I would imagine you just want to chill out on the sofa and forget everything, but not Sheila. Sheila then will take on board whatever the next project is for the fundraising that she does.
So, for all her tireless efforts for others, Angie and the other members of the volunteer group think Sheila deserves a big thank you.
We would love to give her something back. She needs to be made to feel as special as she makes the people feel whose lives she affects every day.
Angie's got access to Sheila's house. Well, I hope she does. Let's go and take a look. Angie?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. How are you?
Good. Now, is the coast clear?
Yes.
Can I come in?
You certainly can.
Beautiful. The lounge room. OK, how much is this room used?
This would be the room that Sheila would relax in, and Sheila doesn't get a lot of chance to relax. But it's really important for us to have a family around her. As you can see, she's got all the pictures and everything, so that's primary, I think, with Sheila.
If she had it her way, would she get rid of all the furniture in here?
I think if Sheila could afford to, yes, she would love to.
OK, if you could change this room into something, what would you change it into?
I'd change this into Sheila's space. I think it's really... Why I nominated Sheila was really for Sheila to have some space for her. For Sheila, other people are important, not Sheila.
It looks out into a very, very well-kept garden. Beautiful garden. How much does the garden mean to Sheila? I
think that's relaxing for Sheila. She's got quite an intensive job, really, during the daytime. So for her to be able to go out and look at that and see the birds and everything, that's probably her chilling out time rather than looking at that square box in the corner. And that's probably the only chance she gets.
I can see some evidence here of some charity work, but if I look across here into this room, it looks like there's some serious need of storage. Let's go and have a look.
OK.
OK, now, where does she even find room to sit, let alone go through all this stuff?
This is normal. Usually there's quite a lot in the hall. When she's got an event on, it'll all be in the hall ready to go. The stuff here is just a little bit of an example of all the raffle prizes she collects.
How much of her time at home is spent on charity work?
At least 20 hours a week, it's got to be.
So what would you ideally like to see happen in here?
I really would like Sheila to have a space. She needs the desk for sure. Without it, she'd be lost. So she definitely needs an area to do the computer work. If she could store the things, like you said, so it still looked like a room, a living room, rather than a room for all the charity work, that'd be fantastic.
I wanted to talk to you about this area here. Yeah. The window seems a little bit... well, the window seems new, but there seems to be a lot of damage around it.
Sheila's just recently had the windows fitted, and unfortunately at the time there was a fault with the building work on the outside, so the guys had to replace that.
So the windows have been fixed.
Yep.
But now it needs decorating, is that right?
Definitely, yeah. And as to when she could manage that, who knows, because she's so busy and...
Yeah, OK. Now, there is something I've noticed in this room. I can't quite figure out what that is.
It's a dining table.
Right, so this room was once used as a dining room?
Yeah. She's a fantastic cook, so that would be marvellous.
Wow. So could we restore this back to a dining room?
Brilliant.
Maybe give a little work area in that room, maybe, or in this room, but have this as predominantly a dining area. Would she use it? Would she get back to her cooking best?
I'm sure she would. Yeah, we'd make her.
So we really need to get these 2 rooms decluttered. The lounge is crying out to be turned into a proper chill-out zone for Sheila to put her feet up in and enjoy the lovely view of her garden. While the dining space has forgotten what it's like to host a dinner party, we'll be aiming to bring that back, as well as giving it plenty of useful storage and an area for Sheila to get her charity paperwork done. It's a toughie today, but we've only got the queen of interior design on the case. Linda Barker has made her name with her trademark bold, quirky and stylish designs. She's been working on something very special for Sheila and has brought along a posse of skilled workers to help her make her vision a reality. Linda.
Hello.
Hi, right, Angie, Linda, Angie.
Hi, Angie. How are you doing?
Look, it looks manic in here already.
It is.
Everyone getting prepared. There's lots to do. Have you got a lot of good plans for today?
Oh, I am so excited by today. I mean, look at this beautiful furniture that's coming in. I'm starting to unwrap the wallpaper.
It's not showing you anything yet.
It's amazing, lovely.
It's very rare that Linda gets excited enough that she wants to show you everything at the start. But should we let the team get on with it? Because
Oh my
there's lots to
gosh,
do.
yeah, there's
I mean,
loads.
it's raining. It's going to be one of those days, but we can do this. Team!
Yay!
You guys ready?
Yay!
Let's do it! So it's all hands on deck to get everything out. We're boxing up all Sheila's charity stuff and there's masses of it to move. We're also wrapping up her knickknacks for safekeeping. But it's goodbye forever to that tiny dining room table. And the battered old sofa is destined for the skip. We're getting started on stripping off the old dark blue wallpaper in the dining room, where Linda is sharing her concern with decorator Chris about the leak damage around those new windows.
I think we're going to have to put a mist coat on there, Linda.
A mist coat of paint.
Yeah, with new plaster, you've got to ease the paint up. So you've got to mix maybe paint 50-50 with water.
All right.
And then the second and third coat will cover nicer then, see? Okie dokie?
Yep.
Those dividing doors have to come out so we can get working. And the old display cupboards are going too. And it looks like Linda's found a job for me taking down the curtains.
Just push them up and they pop out.
Oh, there you go.
Just rip them off.
I'm going to need some tools to finish this job.
Oops, sorry, have we got a screwdriver, please? No, I don't
Sure?
need... No, I'm...
Manual label?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
no,
yeah, that's our fault, isn't it? Hey,
Shame I've got none of my own, as Linda will testify.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing up here.
Oh, hello.
Nothing down there. Nothing. You're such a disappointment, Pete.
Charming.
Yes! He's done it.
Done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Leah.
you.
All the skill with one drill. Sorted. Welcome back to Lancashire. We are in a rainy Blackpool today at the request of Angie Hesketh. Thanks, Angie. We're going to spread some makeover joy over her best friend's home, Sheila Swann. By day, Sheila has a stressful job manning an emergency helpline. And for over a decade, she spent all of her spare time, around 20 hours a week, volunteering for a local children's hospice. As chairperson of the volunteer group, she has raised tens of thousands of pounds for this worthy cause. And fellow volunteer Angie thinks it's about time Sheila got something back. Linda Barker's yet to reveal any barking mad ideas, but I want to go in and find out how we're getting on. Oh, this weather. Hello. You're dressed for summer.
And that other room. Just getting rid of all the paper.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Right, sorry to interrupt your convo, but how much bigger does this place look already?
Huge. Isn't it amazing?
Now, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, Linda, they're stripping the walls, yes, but
Yeah.
what's going where?
I'm going to reduce the furniture a little bit. I'm going to put in a really beautiful small sofa, but importantly a fabulous kind of chaise armchair, so really kind of sumptuous, a bit like sinking into a cloud kind of chair with a footstool. So lovely.
I've got that feeling
Sinking
right
into
now.
a cloud, like a big marshmallow. Oh, dreamy. But loads and loads of storage. storage. So I want to create cupboards and things where, yes, okay, definitely all the charity stuff's coming on, but it doesn't need to be all over the room and on the floor and everywhere else.
So are we looking at those little alcoves being storage areas?
Alcove areas are beautiful places for storage, so cupboards in alcoves, definitely.
That sounds fantastic for in here. Are you happy with what you're hearing?
Very happy.
OK, and more importantly, is Sheila going to be happy?
I don't know. She'll be fine, she'll be fine.
Yeah, OK. Let's go and have a look in the other room because this is a big change for her, so hopefully she's going to be very happy with what she sees. Let's go and have a look. Right, I mean, this room straight away, you declutter the room and all of a sudden it's just huge.
Great, isn't it?
Talk us through, Linda.
OK, so this will be a dining room. So I've got a beautiful oval dining table for the middle of the room, some lovely chairs. I'm going to have the desk in the window area, so it's a really pleasant place to work.
Yes.
Looking out onto the garden. Again, the key to everything here is storage, so some beautiful furniture coming in the alcoves.
What's happening with the fireplace? I mean, the surrounding area of the fireplace is beautiful. Is anything actually happening with the piece?
Well, I know this had to stay, so I've not been able to replace this.
OK.
If we need to update it, I've got some black stove paint. So actually, by just minimising, you know, bits like this, which really date a fireplace, by uniformly painting it matte black.
That's an idea, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the way forward.
You happy with that? And wallpaper-wise, where are we going?
What I want to do is just introduce personality and a sense of someone that is passionate about the garden. Because actually, you look at the garden, it's so neat. It was completely opposite inside. So someone that loves the outside so much, I want to bring that passion indoors. So that's...
Not the weather. We don't want to bring the weather indoors.
Don't want the damp.
Now, obviously, they're working very hard. Lots to do. Maybe we should clear out and let them get on with it.
Yes.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Linda. As the wall stripping continues inside, Angie and I are heading out to the garden to find out more about what Linda has in store for today's makeover. This is where Linda's imagination gets to go wild. So could you reveal what's behind there,
Yes.
please?
My imagination. Gone wild. Ta-da!
Yeah, lovely.
OK, so this will be Sheila's rooms. Obviously, the whole nature thing, bringing the garden from the outside to the inside and reflecting her passion for nature and all those kind of things is here. So hence, a lot of ferns, a lot of greenery. I've got antlers going on, lots of fabrics. So this is a beautiful fabrics. And here, so really layering lots of different textures and keeping the colour palette very similar. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
What stands out to you the most?
I love it. The colour stands out. I'm not a colour person, but Sheila does dress with colour.
OK.
She does dress with colour.
The lime green is a really key colour in this room scheme. Lime green with all those beautiful naturals. So I'm layering on creams, beiges, greys. So a very soft, neutral palette, but kicking in with a really strong lime, I think, is key.
Do you think, work-wise, you know, doing all her charity work at home, do you think does it relax her? Will it relax her?
Yeah, I think so. And Sheila just works some nights as well. So it's lovely for her to be able to come home in the daytime or whatever time and to be able to feel the outside inside.
Okay.
So that's obviously really important as
All
well
right,
when you work nights.
OK.
And if worse comes to worse, and you need to cook the roast tonight, you've got some rosemary here that you can put on the lamb. So this board comes with everything. Inside, as the walls are prepared, Angie's keen to join in and lend a hand. Well, I'm going to find out just how Linda means to bring her botanical outside-in theme to life with a few choice pieces of furniture.
OK, Pete, I really want to show you a few bits and pieces. Got some lovely kind of cream, shabby chic sort of furniture.
OK.
For one room. I mean, it's going to look amazing. Crocheting has got a new kind of lease of life. And so this company called the Craft Sisters, they've crocheted me these footstools, which are really cute, but also this rug, which is beautiful. You see, it's like T-shirt fabric.
Yeah.
It's called spaghetti yarn, and it's quite heavy, and it will just look beautiful on the
Very
floor there.
nice.
Stunning, isn't it?
Yeah. Please, this.
I know.
I can't even... It just... It's opulent.
It's beautiful. It suits you, Mr. Opulence.
Well, not the way I'm dressed, but I tell you, this is stunning.
Yeah, and this is nice as well. Check this lovely lamp out.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's stunning, isn't it? This is from Lombok, and this is mango wood. I love this grey here. It's all like got...
It's almost nautical. It's sort of,
Yeah,
I
know what
can't
you
explain
mean.
it, yeah.
It's got like a driftwood feel to it, hasn't it?
Very nice.
It's got a lovely grey stain on it, and then it's got this bloom of white over it.
And I like this. I love this, actually.
I think, you know, rather than filling all the alcoves top to bottom with shelves or storage, sometimes three-quarter height things are beautiful. But,
Very nice.
Yeah, masses of storage. This is where she'll put all her, you know,
Brilliant.
clothing and filing and all this charity stuff.
Brilliant. Things are moving on inside as a coat of soft grey paint is brightening up the living space. And Linda's asked handyman Dan to build some additional storage to hold some of Sheila's charity stuff.
OK, so you've got the baskets to work
Yeah, we
from.
started with this sort of sketch.
Yes, so to have 3 baskets on the bottom,
Yep.
and then the smaller baskets as a layer on the top.
Yeah, we did discuss 2 layers, but
Yeah, yeah. So 2 layers of baskets, 1 layer of the bigger baskets.
yeah,
Casters on the bottom.
open, and then we'll fill it, sand it, and then hand it
Paint
over to Craig,
it.
and he can.
All right, good.
Inside, there's some striking statement wallpaper going up. And decorator Chris has asked me to help out.
So just get that drop up there for us if you can, Pete, for now. I've got to crack on, but I'll be back in a sec. Just line her up, Pete, that's it.
All right.
You okay?
Yeah, you just don't you worry. Ah, this should be a piece of cake. Yeah, I'm loving it. Look at the skill of that. Just got to make sure it's all lined up properly. Oh, no, it's not. Chris! It lined up at the very top, and then here it's starting to not line as much as in...
Yeah, just pull it out of the wall.
No, it's not that. It's still slightly out, you see here? Whereas it wasn't up the top. Do you get my point?
Well, if in doubt, always level it at eye level.
Right.
Okay?
Gotcha.
OK, Craig, I've got this for you, look.
Meanwhile, Linda's got something very Barkerish in mind for handyman Craig to do. Upcycling a plain mirror using deer antlers. Oh, dear.
And they've got a natural kind of curve to them.
haven't they, yeah?
So use that. And some of them, they're beautiful.
They
I
are
love them.
beautiful, yeah. And they are real ones, these are?
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Wowza.
Exactly. But the deer naturally shed them.
Yeah, of course. Because they do, don't they? They fall out and then
Yeah.
they regrow them again.
Exactly.
OK, I'll work out a way of fixing them to a frame that we put around there, mounted on the wall, and you won't see any screws or fixings.
Perfect.
How's that?
That's great. Thank you.
Leave it with me.
Inside, I've got my paper lined up, and now I've got to do another tricky bit, just in time for Linda to judge me.
Impress me. Go on.
So that bit's going to come off, so that's fine. Then underneath, all we've got to do is cut in there.
Yeah. Nice sharp blade, yeah. It's lovely watching a master at work.
Yes, and even more fun watching a complete amateur, isn't it? But you know what? Look, it's not bad. What do you think?
I think it's good. I really love the paper.
Yeah, I know
And
that, but I mean...
I'm liking that we've got it bang on now, because all those vertical lines, there is no forgiveness there.
She's got high standards, our Linda, doesn't she? There's no forgiveness. Welcome back to Blackpool, where we're helping Angie Hesketh surprise her best friend, Sheila Swann, with a makeover of a lifetime. Sheila's busy job manning an emergency helpline hasn't stopped her from volunteering for around 20 hours a week for her local children's hospice. As chair of the volunteer group, she has raised tens of thousands of pounds for this worthy cause. And fellow volunteer Angie wants to give Sheila something back with this makeover. Linda Barker appears to be cracking the whip in there, transforming the living and the dining area into a workplace and a rest place for the lovely Sheila when she gets home. But the question is Linda barking up the wrong tree because she appears to be bringing the outside in? Let's go and ask Angie what she thinks.
Yes, they are.
It's just really fresh and gorgeous. I think it's amazing. Hello.
Yes, what do you think?
Oh, we're just admiring the wallpaper. It's so nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Basically, this is an image taken from shutters, so it looks as if the whole room's made of shutters, as if you could open them and peek out.
I think she'll love it because it makes the room look a lot bigger and it's nice and subtle colours.
Okay, let's get to storage now.
Yes. In this alcove, I've got a big floor-to-ceiling shelving unit with a cupboard underneath. In that one, I've got a smaller unit because that's where the telly's going, just hovering above the storage. And then here, where there would normally be a coffee table, I've got a big storage chest,
Brilliant.
which is basically, you know, you lift the lid and there is acres of storage space under there. So every kind of surface and every available bit of furniture has got kind of storage in it.
So
That's
what's this
really
going to mean to Sheila to have all this storage space?
Yeah, because it's practical, so she can put the things in, like you said, in the space on the coffee table, and she can have her own space then. All the stuff's put away.
Exactly, but because it's really practical, it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be beautiful. It's going to be really elegant and sophisticated.
So what's next?
Carpet, and then we've got lighting and curtains.
Well, we haven't yet, but
Well, we need lighting
yes.
and curtains.
We're a bit out of a light at the moment, as you can see.
Yeah. But look, it's here. Look, it's here. Come on, Liam.
Do it since you
Liam.
That's going to be
See
lovely.
how pretty that is? Because you see this wallpaper that's on the inside of the lamp, which
Oh,
is
that's
really
what you had
beautiful.
on the mood board, the interior. That was one of the. Do you remember that? The woodlands. Very
Yeah,
nice.
exactly.
Brilliant.
You're just going to do it then, yeah?
No, just wear that as a hat. Let me see what it looks like.
I'm more a lamp. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, stop.
In the corner.
No, we need to see your pretty face.
If you played football, you'd be Lampard. Right. Anyway, it's not very botanical yet.
Not yet. It will be. I mean, we've started in the other room with the fern wallpaper, and a lot more ferns will be coming in pictures and dressing and all that lime green as well. So that will kind of...
But will there be a botanical theme in here as well?
There will.
Okay, beautiful. Let's go and look at the other room. This is, I see exactly what you mean by the botanical feel in here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it really does bring the garden in from outside.
Yes,
It's beautiful.
I mean, I love that wallpaper over there, but these are two completely different looks.
They are.
Or are they?
I think the whole natural thing makes them work together. But also, I'm bearing in mind the pieces of furniture that go in front of those.
Yes.
Big cabinets, shelving cabinets. Not all the way to the ceiling, because I think too much can look overbearing in a room.
Okay. What do you think of that almost 3D effect of these wooden logs?
That was the one I was most shocked at, I think, really. But when Linda explained about the cupboards, I can see how it really look beautiful.
And talk me through what the next stage is and where the furniture's going to go.
Okay, so once the wallpapering is finished in the alcoves, then we'll spray the fire. Then Dave will be ready for the carpet to come through from that room into this room, and then we can just hang curtains, hang the light, put the furniture in, job done.
You know, it's kind of strange because standing here, I notice the outside. If you come over here with me, you sort of notice those colours because of what you're seeing in here.
I love the fact that she's got a big fern planted right outside the door, and as soon as you look at that fern, you kind of notice this as well.
It's beautiful.
Excellent.
I want to move in.
Well, at the moment, we've got to move out because we've got to let them get on with it, so let's go. And talking of those ferns in the garden, Linda's getting us to try something you could do at home, using the ferns and some emulsion paint to decorate some cushion covers.
Right, so the fern goes into the wet paint, yes?
Yes.
You need a bit of old cardboard. Press it all down, because what I want is the back of the fern to be loaded with paint. Right. Then carefully peel the fern off, transfer it to the cushion cover and roller it down so it transfers all the paint off the fern onto the fabric. Easy.
We got it. And while we get busy, I'm hoping to find out a little more from Angie about her friend Sheila. Is her whole life based on charity? Does she not have family and friends around here?
Sheila's family are in Scotland. She's got 2 sons and 3 grandkids. I think she really does miss them. Sheila loves children, that's evident, and the work she does for Brown House is phenomenal. You know, she loves the children.
Is that why you think she spends a lot more time doing the charity work, because the people that she loves are not around her and so she devotes more time to it?
Yeah, I would say so, definitely.
Okay.
In the last couple of years, we've raised about 70,000, I think, just our group.
Wow. Wow, that is incredible.
She's driven.
Has she just gotten more and more passionate about it as time's gone on?
Yeah. She's a driven lady. She's got a list of an itinerary for the year, and she makes sure there's something in every month and that we're all doing our little bit. And every opportunity, when she's shopping, whether she's eating out, whatever she's doing, that's fantastic. Just sign it. Sheila won't mind. She'll love it because you've done it. She'll want you to sign it, and she'll probably auction it.
Perfect.
Yeah. It'll be worth a fortune. It's a Peter Andre original.
Well, I'm glad Angie's looking on the bright side. And there's another original on its way into the house. Linda's commissioned her sister, expert ceramicist Jill Ford, to make Sheila a botanical-themed porcelain bowl.
I'm making a big bowl that will be a statement bowl. So the very first stage is to knead the clay.
Jill kneads the clay into a wedge shape to soften it. It's strenuous work.
Good gym exercise.
And she has to repeat this stage 20 times.
We've got the nice big ball of clay, all nicely conditioned, quite soft, ready for throwing. Here goes.
Yes, she literally throws the clay onto the potter's wheel, conditioning it with more liquid clay or slip before coning it.
This is often quite a nice, comical little stage when you're throwing with kids, especially girls, because it gets quite rude. And I always say the ruder it looks, the better it is.
All right, love, calm down. The next process is opening up the bowl.
I'm just checking now that the walls are nice and even and straight before I start to pull. This is the exciting bit.
Now Jill creates the wider shape of the bowl. This is the most precarious bit as the clay is very soft.
And so that's the bowl thrown now. It's going to dry out to leather hard stage. So that will take a few days.
Once it's dried, Jill pares away the excess clay before moving on to the decoration.
The design that I'm going to put onto the pot is a silver birch design, and that's based on some silver birches that grow just down the lane here by the river, and it's a place that Linda and I walk. I use a technique where I carve and inlay with black slip. And then to create the foliage, I've actually put some black slip onto newspaper here. Press it on, it's a bit like a transfer.
The pot is fired in a kiln at 1000 degrees before the inside is glazed with white slip.
So when this is dried now, I'll glaze the front, the outside of the pot. I'll clean this up and put the satin glaze on the top and some white glossy glaze on the bottom.
Then it's ready for the final firing in the kiln.
Fingers crossed Sheila loves it, and I hope Linda loves it too.
Isn't that nice, though, that, you know, today's extra special for you with our craft items?
I know, it's really good. I'm very proud of her.
The question is, did she charge you? She's your sister. Oh, that's beautiful.
So,
yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that.
So she's inspired a lot by the landscape, especially in East Yorkshire, where we live. And so we've got all the silver birch trees there and this slick of water, so it's
very well
that
done.
That's inspired it.
Thanks, Jill. And Linda's sister's not the only one who's been getting creative. Craig has made up an MDF base for that mirror, which he's going to be sticking the deer antlers to. Looks like it's going to be a wild one. Guys, is this the longest piece of carpet we've ever put in? Now, I've been called up by Carpet Dave and Removals Rob to join their crack carpet commandos in shifting a 9-metre-long monster. How are we going to do this?
Look, me and Rob will pick it up.
Yeah?
And you support it in the middle.
What, by saying, yeah, good job?
Yeah, that's it. All right?
Oh, mate. Easy peasy.
Right,
It does
go.
take your ear off if you rub it up against it.
It's the longest piece of carpet we've ever put in, guys.
This is a long one.
It's an anaconda.
Right, do you lift it over that bird table? Face the other way, Pete, so you know where you're going. So what we do, we grab this under here.
Yeah.
We, as in
Oh, yeah.
us.
Yeah, go on.
Right, lift it up. and put it over.
Put it over where?
Put it over here.
Oh. Right, and then you're just going to cut around it?
Yeah. Rob, can you pull it over that way so it's straight?
Yeah. How did you know this room was 9 metres long?
Because I measured it.
Oh.
I'm not a psychic, Pete.
Can you believe it was that simple?
Yeah, I was like, wow, I'm impressed.
It's that simple.
Before I make any more of a fool of myself, I'd better leave him to it. Outside, Dan's almost there with Linda's storage trolley. It's been sanded down and it's been painted grey to fit in with the colour scheme. The other storage cabinets have also been sprayed to match and they're on their way in.
Yeah, but the other one to go in the other alcove.
And a pair of fantastically bright curtains are being hung in the dividing area. While in the lounge, Leon's got an easy job for me, fixing up the bracket for the TV. You know what? It's been a few years since I've said this. It's hammer time.
Hammer time.
You want to play rough? Okay, say hello to my little friend.
Oops. Wall plugs. One way around, Pete.
I knew that, man. I was just testing to see that it fit. Right, I need one more and I need a hammer.
And a hammer, one hammer coming up. You can't touch this.
Say hello to my little friend.
Break it down.
Okay.
Stop. Hammer time.
Is it possible to improve on perfection? Meanwhile, at the other end of the house, it's time to bring in the dining room furniture.
Let's build it round Steve.
And decorator Steve is the man modernising the fire with the help of a bit of black paint. And now Leon and I have the small task of putting the new TV on my perfect bracket. Are we going upwards?
That's it, up. Down to lips. Yeah, that's it, it's on.
Get out of town.
That's it, simple as that. Thanks for that, Pete.
Sometimes you just gotta hug it out to show your appreciation. Man, I love my team. Just moments to go before Sheila Swann's back. And to say we're a little hot under the collar is an understatement because we're in the lounge room. There's no lounge. There's curtains lying here, there's tables out of place. I mean, there's still lots to do. I've got to go and find Rob because he's a removalist. He's got to have the sofa somewhere. Let's go and find him. Ah, there seems to be a problem.
Sofas won't come through the back door or the front door, so if
Can't fit the sofas in through the door.
No, they're too wide.
So you need to take the glass out. They're sealed units, you know.
Yeah, can they be taken out from the inside? Because they're sealed on the outside, I think.
Ooh.
Is it doable?
Possibly.
So is the seal going to survive? Because they're an endangered species. That's all I'm saying. All right?
You've been watching too many nature programmes.
Can we call it a bead from now on? Because the seal, we're just getting a bit confused, aren't we?
A bead.
A bead. Yeah.
Oh, right, OK.
OK.
No seals were harmed in the making of 60-minute Makeover. I just want you to know that. Carry on.
What presenter might be, though?
These windows have only just been installed, so Craig's under pressure to keep them in spanking new condition. But I've got faith in him. He's got one, he's got one.
That's it.
Good job, Craig.
We're out. It's heavy.
We don't need to go far with it, do we? So we just put it down below.
It's out in one piece. So now it's crunch time as we try to get the sofa through. OK, we gotcha. We gotcha. Yeah, she's good.
Chubucks, everyone. Where's it go, Linda?
It's going to go there, literally there.
With the furniture all in, Craig's hanging that stunning antler mirror.
It's heavy, isn't it?
It's really heavy.
OK, so what's next, Linda?
Really, I can start that final layer of dressing, which is the flowers and the china and setting it for tea and all that kind of stuff that I like to do.
Brilliant. And I've got my own finishing flourish, my trademark selfie. Signed, sealed and delivered. Outside, Sheila's friends and neighbours are waiting, and there's a fair number of a volunteer group from the hospice too. I'm talking to Wendy and Jeffrey. What do you think this is going to mean to her when she comes home?
I'm hoping she's going to love it.
Well, if any woman deserved it, Peter, this lady does. If ever any woman in the world deserved it, this girl would, doesn't she?
And here comes the lady herself.
What's all this? Oh, for God's sake.
I do know who you are.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Do you know what this show is?
Yes, I do.
Have you figured it out?
Yes.
Come with me. Come here for a second. I'm going to explain everything. Turn around, turn around. Okay, now, you know why you're here, don't you?
Well, I can gather now, yes.
What it is that this wonderful lady...
Angie?
And not just Angie, let's be honest, really. It's a combination of everybody putting this together. But Angie wrote in and she said, I want to give something back to Sheila. And then at the end, she put, as long as she doesn't kill me for doing it.
Thank God you're all right. Get involved. You won't believe what we've done.
Right, now, you know why you're here now. You've finally, the pennies...
fallen into place,
yes. All the last few weeks that there's been little hints, it's all led to this moment. And this moment is just about to get a little more interesting. So we need to go this way. Come with. This morning, Sheila's lounge looked dated with tired old furniture and carpeting. It was in real need of a style update, and we reckoned it could be made much more cosy to encourage Sheila to relax in. Now the grey wallpaper has given it an elegant drawing room feel, which complements the grand original fireplace. Linda's given her a fantastic talking point in that mirror with ethically sourced antlers. With the plush sofa and chairs, we've given Sheila a space where she can put her feet up whilst looking out onto a beloved garden. And the botanical theme is subtly picked up in the cushions, artwork, and woodland lampshade.
Wow! Oh, it looks so much bigger. That's what we said. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. I would never have chosen these colours, but aren't they beautiful? Oh, look at the size of the telly.
First impressions good?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to bring in the designer and she will explain everything. The lovely Linda Barker.
Hello! Thank you! Oh, you're happy? Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, great.
Well, first of all, feel that material on your new sofa.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a lovely velvet. You've got your own beautiful, comfy armchair as well.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic because I can sit and look out.
Yes.
That's one of the things I liked when I was coming here. I could look out on the garden.
Well, we
It's
knew
a beautiful
that.
garden.
We know
Anything about me you don't really know.
We know that you're passionate about your garden, hence the lime greens and this lovely wallpaper that looks like shutters. So you
Grey?
It's a soft dove grey.
Oh, it is. It's lovely.
Do you approve?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And you know, when you look at something and trying to take everything in, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's
and I love the storage.
Good, yes. Well, I understand that you need loads and loads of storage, so that has been the absolute must-have. Even your coffee table will store untold amounts of things.
Oh, I didn't even look at the carpet on the floor.
You've got new
that's
carpet.
Lovely.
You've got new rugs going on here. You've got an antler mirror.
Yes.
So naturally shed antlers, which we made into this beautiful bespoke mirror for you.
It's beautiful.
It's a one-off.
Thank you.
Are you happy with the end result of this room?
Static.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Sheila's pleased, it's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
You know it's not going to end here, right? We've got another surprise for you. So it's just through those doors over there.
Come on.
Before we got cracking on Sheila's dining room / office, it was crammed with boxes, more a storage area for the charity than an entertaining space. And the water damage from the leak around the windows needed urgent attention. But now we've turned it into a multifunctional space. There's plenty of storage to tuck away all the charity paperwork and raffle prizes in those soft grey cupboards. And we've given her a desk to work at by the window. Linda's transformed it so it's now a room where she can have friends round for dinner using a brand new dining table and chairs. And the leafy outside-in theme continues here with the rustic log feature wallpaper. Brightness is added in the splashes of lime green foliage on the walls, as well as in the beautiful bespoke bowl.
Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. Who's coming for dinner?
I think we're all coming for dinner, aren't we?
Oh, this is absolute. Oh, look at all that storage.
That's what we said. Storage.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's a mobile storage unit. So you fill it and empty it, fill it, empty it, take it to your car, and a desk to work at.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Have you noticed up the back there, the ceiling that was...
Yes, I was looking at that, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I've now got curtains.
And Roman blinds. And curtains here on this door which match. So you can close this room off when you're entertaining or you want to work quietly. Or you can open everything up because the two rooms just flow together, even though they're not identical.
They're beautiful.
Beautiful oak dining table. Great quality,
gorgeous.
lovely chairs.
Now, on that, we heard you are an absolutely fabulous cook. Don't try and say you're not.
I enjoy baking. I do lots of baking.
Right.
Yes.
So, now that you have a dining room, will it be used?
I would use it, yes.
You will use it.
Yes, I will use it. No, yes, I will
use it.
Yes, I will. Honestly, I will use it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's beautiful. Absolutely. As soon as I
You're
knew it was
happy
you,
with
Linda, I was
this?
happy.
Oh, bless you.
It's beautiful.
I perhaps should have an open day to let everybody have a look.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that would
Cakes.
be nice.
I can't do the accent, but you should bake a cake and put it right here and have all your friends round and a cup of tea. There's only 4 though, isn't there? 4 cups.
4 cups, yeah.
That looks like
That's fine, that's us,
fine,
isn't it?
yes.
Angie, this is your opportunity.
To say what you think about me.
Why you did this for this wonderful lady and what you think of her.
Because you're an inspirational woman, Sheila. And you are absolutely amazing. And you do so much for so many people. And those clocks indicate the time that you've spent on all those kids in that hospice. And you've given more than that time on that wall, Sheila. You've given your life to it.
Beautiful.
You deserve this.
It's
you
only
really
the last
do.
few years, 10 years or so.
Oh, and it's only 10 years. It's nothing. But in 10 years, she's crammed a lifetime of work, haven't you?
Yeah, well.
She has.
Let's go and see your
Let
family.
everybody come in and just have a look, won't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's your house.
Everybody's dying to come in and have a look. Are you kidding?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Back outside, Sheila's greeted by her son Matthew.
Happy?
Oh, it is.
What a terrific reaction. You know, I'm not quite sure if Sheila was more surprised by the transformation or the fact that all these lovely people did this for her. Now she can really embrace this new lounge and diner, do all her charity work, but really enjoy what the rooms are made for. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one thing left for me to say, and that is, it's been one hell of a makeover. It's been 2 weeks since we decluttered and revamped Sheila's rooms, and we've come back to see how she's enjoying this space.
When I come in, I just stand and sort of, why, this is mine. The mirror's beautiful. I would never have chosen a cream-coloured suite. I don't think I'd have been as daring as that. But it looks lovely and it is so comfy. The storage is lovely. The baskets in the front room look so pretty. I love the bookcases because it's got decorative storage. The dining room is absolutely gorgeous. I love the table. I've already had my lunch there. I've already eaten my breakfast on the table. I moved the desk down towards the corner. It's a great place to work. There's plenty of space for what I need. It's made me think that I do need to have things less cluttered. I have to work on that one.
Thank you very much indeed for all you've done. I can't believe people would do that.